I studied architecture in Madrid. I graduated of a 6-year degree program in the Polytechnic School of Madrid. Allegedly one of the best schools of architecture in the world because of the quality of the teaching and the perfect balance between technical and humanistic subjects. Eventually I came to the States and I studied master's degree at Columbia University, graduated in real estate development, and finally I graduated again from NYU in construction management. The project had many lives. It's a long process from the inception of the idea until it got materialized. It had different lives because Nancy and Giorgio were trying to figure out what was the right approach into this project. In this particular life, Magazzino has taken about 4 years to develop. Because originally the property was acquired in the summer of 2013, and the acquisition was contingent on the possibility of doing an addition to the existing building. Magazzino meaning warehouse in Italian. It's a beautiful word, it's very powerful, and it really reigned throughout the design phase of the project. The approach on all the phases of the design is there. You can see the metal structure and the concrete in the skin of the addition. All those elements are trying to describe that idea as well. One of the things that we took very seriously was not to do architecture to take over the space and to take over the protagonism. It has to do with that idea of Magazzino, but it also has to do with Nancy and Giorgio's request, because they were looking for a place where the art was protagonist of the whole atmosphere. So you have to make an effort in order not to let yourself go and be very quiet and make the space beautiful but subtle in its intention. Sometimes it's very easy to let yourself go, and the architect has many ways to do this with materials or with the light, the way you work with the natural light, or with shapes, obviously. So it was an intentional approach of doing something very quiet that would allow for the art to speak by itself. Obviously, we worked with all these elements, and you will see how the modules and the repetitions and the grids that we use and the axis of the main lines of the building are there. Always trying to collaborate with the enjoyment of the art. You know, when you open a window, you're careful to do it. It's subtle and it works on the particular room or space where you're doing that. The transitions, like when you enter and you see the vestibule, that element has a little bit more prominence because it's not meant for the display of art. You see how the material rolls out to create a carpet that welcomes you into the space and then develops into the courtyard, and that same material is inside out. But then when you enter the gallery spaces, we try to make a very simple canvas. We are the frame of the art.